There's something terrifying about a smile that doesn't know it's the last, because that's exactly what happened to Haley Okula. She smiled, she laughed, she held her newborn, and then she was gone. No warning, no time to process, just a moment, frozen between life and death. Haley wasn't just anybody. She was known across Instagram and TikTok as Nurse Haley. A nurse, a creator, a wife, and now a heartbreaking headline. At just 33, she passed away from a rare and deadly complication, moments after giving birth to her son, Crew. 1 second, she was wiping away tears of joy. The next, doctors were performing CPR, while her husband, Matt, stood there, forced to choose between following his wife to the ICU or staying beside their newborn son. That's not a decision anyone prepares for. And the worst part? It wasn't supposed to end this way. Haley and Matt had fought hard just to have this child. IVF, stress, hope, heartbreak. It was a journey they shared like so many couples do, behind a brave smile. But fate plays dirty. The complication that killed Haley is called amniotic fluid embolism. So rare that only 100 mothers in the US die from it every year, out of 7 million births. When Matt finally spoke out, he didn't sound angry. He sounded hollow, calm, like someone who's been speaking to a ghost in their living room. He remembered her final words, the way she joked about how big the baby was, the little laugh they shared, the tear he wiped from her cheek. Moments. That's all he has now. A few seconds of peace, before everything shattered. And still, he's not letting her disappear, because Matt isn't just mourning Haley, he's living her legacy, raising their son with her voice still echoing in his mind. Don't baby him too much. You got this. And if you think this is just a sad story, think again. Haley was building something before she left. Over 400,000 people followed her journey. Nursing students, new grads, anyone who needed a little guidance, and a lot of grit. She turned her knowledge into education, her voice into a movement, her pain into purpose. Now that voice has gone silent, but her story hasn't. Because what if the real legacy isn't just about how long we live, but what we leave behind when we go? A son who never got to hear his mother's voice, but will grow up surrounded by people she inspired. A husband who never got to say goodbye, but wakes up every day carrying her instructions like gospel. And a digital footprint full of care, compassion, and quiet strength that still teaches, heals, and reminds us that even the strongest don't always get a happy ending, but they do get remembered.